Basically, this is a Microsoft New Features event where we're going to be talking about Server 2012, Windows 8, SCCM 2012, and basically the whole suite of new products that are out there. As a presenter, really my role here is to kind of give companies, the stakeholders, and the attendees an idea of what technologies will work for them, what concerns should they have, what needs do they have to go forward with new technologies. Because simply because something is new doesn't mean it's time to adopt it. You have to be filling a need, and hopefully we can help them identify how we can fit those needs. So I just stand up there and try and give them the best opinion from my experience with other companies and my knowledge of the products. I think the biggest benefit of attending an event like this, because it's not coming from Microsoft, but we involved with Microsoft, we're a Microsoft partner, is that we have business experience through consulting services and so on, working with different companies, so we understand the real world, but we also understand the real products. When you look at different online information, you're trying to find out about Windows or servers or any new software, you run into a lot of information that people can just put on the internet without any credibility. They'll say things that simply aren't true, or add features that don't exist, say other features have been removed that do. And so it's hard to know what information you can trust and what you can't. And so this really gives you an ability to come in and find some actual real facts so that you can make an educated decision. And really start analyzing a plan of what's going to fit your company. Do you need to do staff training? Do you need to sit down and implement a plan of should we go forward with this or should we look at other solutions? But once you've started planning, then I think you need to start getting more information on the best way to go forward. Should we consult? Should we go ahead and train our internal resources? And making those kind of decisions can be a little tricky. So you may want to contact, for example, NetCom. We can always come in, sit down with you, help you analyze what would be the best option. But really the key is to decide which direction you want to go and get more information. Unfortunately, you can't just sit down with these devices and start turning things on. It's gotten a bit more complex than that, and so that's what we do. We're here to help. As far as the employee, I think, or the potential employee, I think it's important to be able to validate skills. Really what we run into, if I'm helping a company do hiring for a project, if I'm working on simply helping to hire a resource here, we need to make sure people actually know what they're talking about. And anyone can say they've attended a class, but were they sleeping in the class? Were they paying attention or not? Did they actually retain things? The Microsoft certifications, especially the latest versions, have really been set up to show as much as possible real product knowledge. And that's a biggie. When you look at the newer exams, for example, they've gotten away from multiple choice quite a bit. And so there's a lot of fill in the blanks, actually perform the task, where you have to actually have knowledge and you have to actually work with the product. And that's important. And you can validate your skill set as a person who gets the certificates, and you can also understand the value of potential new hires if they have the certifications. And I think it's a mutual system of benefit there. If you don't teach end users the benefits and the new tools that they're going to experience in a regular day of the life, they're not going to want to adopt the technology. Quite simply, they don't want to change their process and have to learn new things without benefit. And if you don't train them, that's what's going to happen. Whether it's simply a customized half-hour training of this is how search works in Windows 7, and this is how you can work with your new tools in Windows 7 to help you do your job, or whether it's an all-day Office New Features training, whether it's training your IT staff on Server 2012, you're going to get better acceptance, and more importantly, because people will be aware of the features, you're going to get a better ROI on your investment. And that's really what makes more sense than simply upgrading for the fact that it's a new software, is to upgrade to get new functionality and increase productivity. I just want to thank everybody for showing up. It's been a great crowd. People have been really interested in asking a lot of questions. So thanks, it's been fun. I got to get back to it now.